Hey everybody, this is Lance from ThetaTraders.com, and I did a thing, have a new indicator for when to sell calls, when to sell puts. Been spending a lot of time, a decent amount of money to actually develop and research how to make this, and it is still in the testing phase. I'm going to be looking at possibly launching this in about a month or so as I collect more data. I just want to show you some of the basics of how it works, how we did a 0 DTE today, and how we're on a 10 win streak on 0 DTE so far in the last 10 training days. Let me share my screen. This is a new custom indicator that, again, I've been spending a long time developing. For SPX on a 0 DTE trade, I'm looking at the 15-minute candles here and have the alert triggered near the open where we're going to be selling calls against 0 DTE for SPX. And once that alert happened, you can see the red line here is a 57.49, and you want to sell a little bit above that in order to get good profit off of it. And then for the 0 DTE trades, as you can see in the spreadsheet, today we sold the 5775, 5785 call credit spread because it said to sell calls in the alert. Stock price at the time was 57.32. Delta was 0.06 with the VIX of 21.06. Able to take in $30 in premium. It did buy to close for zero, just expired worthless. So we took in $30, divided it by $1,000, and we made 3% on our money in just one day. Going to be updating the spreadsheet to show that. And you look at the last 10 trading days, all winners. I used this new indicator for most of these, not all of them, but we were able to take $978, actually $953 account all the way up to $13.49 per one contract, and that includes commissions. So $13.49 minus the $953 made about $396 in 10 trading days. This is off $1,000 in buying power because we always do 10 whiff spreads here. And we have almost 40% on our money in the last 10 trading days just using this new indicator. So some of the basics on how the indicator works, and I'll be doing future videos on it. Just type in a ticker symbol. So we're looking at Apple, and then you click on the time frame. If you're going to go longer dated trades, I'd probably go in the daily chart, or even the 4-hour chart. We have the daily chart here. Had a down day on Apple, and based on the alert, it says to sell a call. The recent low was at the 213 price. So we're going to be looking to sell calls on Apple. If you want to go a little bit further out in time, the earnings are coming up on the 24th. So I would probably go in an even shorter time frame here, probably about 2 weeks or so, and try to get in before the earnings. So for instance, for here, I would look at maybe a 2-hour chart. And the 2-hour chart, it still says sell calls. We had 3 down candles in a row on the sound. We're actually at the low in the time frame. What's really interesting about this indicator is you could change the time frame. So right now we're at the last 30 bars. Go to say 40 bars. And it didn't even change. So we're at a near low. Could make sense to go to the upside and sell calls. The recent up highest peak was 233 or 222. So I'd consider looking at a trade that's about 2 weeks out at around the 225 or sorry, 235 strike price or so. Um, we're just looking at the spread here. We'll be looking at a call spread. Apple, current price 221. I'll write the on October 18th, a little bit before expiration here. And to look around the 235 strike price, taking about 0.34. No, that's the long call. We're going to do the short call at 235. So let's go to October 18th, 235. Sell out. And then we're going to buy probably a 5 width or so. So buy the 240 at 0.14. Spread price, we are going to get 34 minus 14 or $20 net credit off this. So 20 off 500. It's about 4% return on 2 weeks. And it's pretty good. Let's just look at the results here. So yeah, about 4% money on your account if you take this trade. So 222 is the current price about. If it stays at 222, it goes all the way up to our 235 strike price. You would be at your max profit here at expiration date. And it would take a pretty big upswing, about 6%, about 2 weeks for Apple, which is not impossible, but pretty rare. And by doing that, you can make a good return if as long as it doesn't go up 6% in the 2 weeks. So I'm still in the testing phase, going to be looking at many different trades at different DCEs as well. I typically go around 21 to 45 days out, but using this new indicator, I'm going to look at a little bit shorter dated trades, typically a week to 2 weeks, just to see how the indicator works. And there'll be future videos going over this indicator and how it might benefit you. So again, this is Lance from datatraders.com, and very excited about this new indicator that we helped develop. Hopefully, you guys will enjoy it. The Inner Circle lifetime members already have access to this. So if you are interested for the early beta version of this, feel free to join on the Inner Circle lifetime plan. We do have payment plans available as well. And we will be releasing this indicator in about a month or so. So stay tuned and see you guys on the next one.